Y'all, y'all got to listen to me. I mean, listen to me good on this one, okay? Y'all, I got to tell you what happened today. I have to tell y'all what happened, for real, okay? Are y'all listening? I mean, listen to me, okay? Okay, some people do believing in Jesus, you know, that Jesus died on the cross for our sins, right? Okay, hold up. You know, somebody came on my page, I mean my channel, came on my channel, you know, and was saying they was perfect. They was perfect. They don't sin, you know, they don't sin complete. I mean not one sin at all. You know. Okay. Then they talk about, you know, they got baptized. Okay, that's good. You know, once you get baptized, you go under the water, you know, and you come up. That means you left all your problems with God, right? Okay. Y'all know this man arguing me down, really, my whole channel. I'm like, are you serious? You know, I'm like, in my head, are you serious? You know, some people think they really Jesus. Yo, now I know some people is a little throwed off, you know, and they do this or do that. Okay, I understand that. But, yo, this man is really crazy. You know, he was saying this, he was saying that, meaning, oh, I don't sin. I don't sin. I don't sin at all. So I say, well, you don't sin. You must be perfect. Y'all already know what he said, right? He said he was perfect. I'm like, what? Nobody walked on this earth besides Jesus himself, and he is perfect. You know, everybody knows the devil tried to do this and the devil tried to do that, and Jesus didn't have it. You know, he walked this earth and he was perfect. Okay, we already know that. This man literally is going to tell me, basically, he like Jesus. He walked this earth, you know, and he don't sin. I'm like, so you perfect? Yes. I'm like, oh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? In my head, oh, Lord. You know, he throwing this scripture. He throwing that scripture. You know, okay, all that is true. But you're not Jesus. No, I'm not Jesus, but I'm perfect. I don't sin. I don't, he said I don't sin, I don't lie. You know, this man is just crazy. You know, why sit there and entertain him? I don't know. But, you know, I was trying to tell him, everybody sin. You know, everybody sin. Like he was saying, Jesus walked this earth perfect. Me too. Y'all, sometimes you have to overlook some people because some people have a problem. You know, some people have a problem. You know, up here. You know, and some people believe whatever they think, and whatever they think, uh, they believe. Are you serious? crazy. Okay, but like I was saying, this man really think, hey, this man really think he was Jesus. You know? Oh, I don't sin. I say, are you perfect? Yes, I'm perfect. I don't sin. Hey y'all, everybody. Y'all, sometimes y'all got to overlook people. You know, sometimes people, have a little problem up here. Um, Wait, excuses. Okay, people, people, I don't get them. But y'all, listen to me, y'all. Some people do have problems, and sometimes you have to overlook people. They had this man, you know, he came on my page, because I was making a joke. I was making a joke that somebody told me, okay? And he took it to another level. I'm like, it's a joke, you know? Hold on. Oh, okay, it's a joke. And I kept saying, don't take it to heart, it's just a joke. This man thought he was a preacher. I'm like, preacher sins. Hey, how y'all doing? Preacher sins. You know, the thing was, okay, what I said, I know y'all saying, what would he say? What would you say? And what he said, okay, I said, okay, this is what I said. Because, somebody I know told me, and I want to share, make somebody laugh. You know, um, what's my name? What you think my name is? What you think my name is? Okay, if you on my channel, well, I have Leopard. But y'all, okay, I said, you know, what I said. Oh, money is the rule of all evil. Okay, that's what somebody told me. Money is all evil, right? Then he said, if money is the rule of all evil, why do the wait, why do people have to put money in a collection? Because it's the rule of all evil. If it's the rule of all evil, it shouldn't be in this church. It just was a joke. It just was a simple joke. My gosh. People is just okay. If you didn't think that was funny, stroll. Stroll. Don't take the laugh from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people is just some people, just can't take a joke. I am fine. Yes, I am. I am fine. You know, um, and that's why, really, you should not, argue about Jesus or God. But you know what? I was trying to make a point and make them understand the difference. Just saying a joke. If you didn't think that was funny, what you supposed to do? Okay, that's not funny. Stroll up and go on somebody else's page. Not just stay there and and complain. Y'all, I got tired, you know, respectfully. Y'all know I'm respectfully. I say, you know what, thank you for being on my page, but good night to you. Delete. And I got him off my page. Because it's like, you taking a joke from everybody else, you know? So, basically, it was like, I don't know. It's just crazy. But anyway, yo, I'm just saying, don't take everything to heart when somebody tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Because they have some people, you know, be so serious, in life, you can't joke with them, you know? So if you're a person that's serious and you don't joke a lot, don't be around nobody who jokes. Simple as that. Is I'm right or is I'm wrong? You don't come on somebody's page and just try to ruin everything. I just got disgusted. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. You know. So I just wanted to tell everybody this. They got people out in this world will try to take your peace away from you. Will try to take your happiness and your joy and your love away from you. I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. Did everybody hit that like? I don't see nobody hit that like. Did you subscribe and hit that bell? If you did, thank you. Appreciate it. But y'all, don't let nobody take y'all joy. You know what I'm saying? If you is a happy person and somebody comes, you know, in the center and you talking, and that person is so negativity, if they don't leave, you leave. You don't stay around negativity people because negative people will try to take everything out of you that you have. You know, they so negative. It's like nothing ain't going right in their life. Why take things coming out in your life? You know what I'm saying? No, don't let nobody do y'all that, y'all. That's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Oh yeah, I'm preaching. But on a serious tip, y'all, don't let nobody take your joy, your peace, your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because they negative. So what? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Oh, you going through that right now? Well, baby, guess what? Walk away from that person. Or if that's your husband, boyfriend, or whatever, family member, or what, pray. Ask God to cover you and fight your battle. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit there and stay there and let's keep fussing and let somebody, make you angry. So now your peace is gone. Your happiness, you ain't happy no more because this person is just keep coming at you, and you're like, okay, I'm mad now. I'm tired of you doing this and I'm tired of you doing that. Well, bye. You walk away. What? Yes, indeed. He shouldn't do that to you. That's not your friend. You wanted some coochie too. But y'all, on a serious tip, y'all, for real, if y'all know, well, actually, if y'all been on my page and y'all always follow me and you subscribe to me, you know, you gonna know what I do and what I don't do. Why? Because you gonna pay attention, Because when I get on here, y'all listen, when I get on here and I'm not feeling good, or if I'm mad about something and I'm trying to not show it, my fans know. My followers know. What's wrong, Lovely D? Are you okay? That's when you know. You know. That's mine. What yours? Yeah, give it to me. What yours? You ate it all? Huh? Then why you gonna get mine? Okay. But y'all, let me tell y'all. Oh man, I broke. Let me tell y'all, they got here. I forgot I had this. They have some people. You want here? They have some people. You know, you're welcome. They have some. Listen, they have some people. See you happy all the time. And you know what? They sit back and be like, oh, she happy all the time? Well, you know what? I ain't happy. I'm about to take that away from her, too. If I'm going to be mad, oh, you going to be mad, too. No, you don't let nobody do you that. Baby, go stay with somebody else. He crazy. You know, y'all listen to me. Don't let them do y'all that. You know? Just because they miserable and things is not going good for them in their life, so be it. What you got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Your life is good and you peaceful, you know, and you is content. That's it. Walk away from these people. I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, you know, I'm really trying to tell y'all. Y'all, oh, this is so good. I gotta get my chocolate milk. Mm. But y'all, it's crazy though. That's right. You still smile. Y'all don't let no. Listen to me. Y'all don't let no. I don't care who it is. You know. Y'all don't let nobody. You know. Take control over your life and take your peace, your happiness, your love, and your joyful away from you. You know, once they do that to you, they gonna sit back and they gonna laugh. They just like me now. I'm miserable. Now you miserable. Miserable people love company. Mhm. Don't be their company. Y'all, it's not worth it. Mm-mm. It's not worth it, y'all. You know, if that's a close relative or a close friend, you know, push yourself away from that person. That means they not your friend. You know, because friends don't undo friends that. And if that's a family member, you push them away. Because family don't want to hurt family. You understand what I'm saying? A family member should want to help you. Help you when you down. Help you if you hurting. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, people is all for themselves. You know, um, that's how people is, baby. Stay away from him. But people is all for themselves. You know? It's like, I don't care what you got going on. Whatever you got going on ain't my problem. But the thing is, they will take the time out and help you. You know, they will take the time out. I mean, you will take the time out and help them. Would they do the same for you? No. So you know what you do? Back up. Back up. You know what I'm saying? Because, baby, let me tell you. Some people is crazy. And it will make you go there. You know they trying to take your piece. So what you gonna do? You gonna do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you gonna do what you have to do to back them up and away from you. And you let them know. I ain't the one. You're strong. Y'all, life is just crazy. You know, life is how you make it. You know, you can make your life happy or you can make your life miserable. And what I mean about that, if you be around positive people, happy people, that means your life is gonna go peacefully. If you go around negativity people, hateful people, you know what I'm saying? Your life is gonna be hell. Why? You letting them take over your life. Uh-uh. No, y'all, I don't care who that is. If you feel and you see, it's like every time you come around me with all this negativity stuff, I get mad. That means you need to leave that person alone. Because that person is working on you, trying to take your peace. Nah, their life is just going whack and crazy. They want your life to go whack and crazy. Nah, don't y'all do that. Mm-mm. Walk away from that person. Block them. They come to your house. Don't let them people in your house. Because, baby, guess what? They going to put all that negativity in your house. Your house is peaceful. You let that negativity person come in your house. See that bad spirit they have on you? They're going to try to leave it in your house. You talk to them outside. Oh, can I use your bathroom? Oh, no, baby. I don't let everybody use my bathroom. I promise. I just got to use the bathroom, you know. Oh, I got to pee bad. Uh-uh. I'm sorry. Well, here, you could get in your car and hop and go to the bathroom. And once you finish, you know, go do what you need to do. Point blank, period. Keep negative people away from you. It's not worth it to have these people in your life, and you know they trying to take over your life. Cause some people, you know, they sit around and they look at, you know, people is happy, is content, you know, be like, that she always laughing. She laughing for all the time. You know what? I'm taking that from her. hmm And guess what? That's what they gonna do. But let me tell you something. They can't do nothing what you don't allow them to do. Remember that. People cannot do nothing to you that you don't allow. You know? Just say somebody coming back to you all the time. You know, she makes me sick. She thinks she all that because she got this and she got that. Okay, that's one day. The next day, girl, you know, the girl at my job, they gave her a promotion. I wish I wish they fire her. You, you know what you do? You say, oh, okay. Well, look, I got something to do. You know, I'll talk to you later. You know, don't call me. I'll call you. And they will you crazy. No, I'm not. I'm serious. That's letting them know. Don't call you. You will call them. And they sitting down waiting on you to call them. You know what they do? They call you. And when they call you, they gonna know you blocked them. That's what you do, people like that. You know, because people is just, they will make you go there. You know, they will make you go there. And actually, you don't want to go there because you don't want, you know, to get mad, you lose your peace, and you don't want to tell them something to really, really, really hurt their heart for life. You know, that's why I tell everybody, watch what that tongue do. Watch what you tell people. Because when you mad, you will say any and everything to make that person mad. And when you calm down and what you realize, what you tell that person, you'll be like, look what I said. I ain't really want to say that, but I was mad. But whatever you tell a person, you can't take back. That's why I tell everybody before you speak, think about what you gonna say. Yeah. I mean, you really, you know, think about, think about that. You know, um, Jose, I don't know what's going on, but baby, you need to pray. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You know, but I don't have all that on my page. So, you have a nice day. I'm not having that all on my page again. I promise y'all, that ain't gonna be going in. You talking about all that stuff? Nobody ain't worrying about all that. You know what I'm saying? No, this is a peaceful page. I'm just telling y'all that. And look, you know what I'm saying? Baby, the devil is bad. When you trying to talk good and you trying to turn your life around for the better, guess what? They're gonna have somebody negative. It's gonna come around and be in your face. They're gonna tell you this and tell you that, and then you're gonna be like, you don't want to be rude, so you're gonna sit there and listen, and you're gonna be like in your head, okay, I'm ready to go. Well, tell that person I'm ready to go. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to. Listen. Guess what you tell them. Listen to lovely lady. I will talk to you later. Okay? Well, I'll call you. I will call you because I'm about to do something. But whenever I'm finished, I'll call you. Oh, okay. They gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never called them. Why? Because you blocked them. So you know what? Hours. It's almost nighttime. And what happened? They tries to call you. And they can't get through because you know what? You blocked them. And guess what? That's what you should do. Like I just did. I don't need to know all that personal business. Hey, JR. Girl, you missed it. They had this crazy man on this page, girl. But let me tell you something. Oh, I told him, y'all double tap that screen, you know, and subscribe and hit that bell, you know. No, I'm just saying, don't put, don't let negativity people ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, your life is going good, and it wants to come to you with all this negativity stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, you walk away. Y'all don't want to hear all that negativity every day. You know what I'm saying? You let them know. I'm not dealing with, all that negativity. You know, be like, look, I'm blessed. I don't know about you, but I'm blessed. And my life is going good. I'm peaceful. I have love in my life. I have happiness in my life. I got joy. And I don't need all that negativity you is bringing to me. Don't you let those people take over your life. Because, baby, guess what? See, one day, see, you're going to sit there and entertain what they doing. They're going to keep doing it over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that happen. Because guess what? They gonna keep doing it and keep doing it. And guess what? You tired of it, but you're not saying nothing. You know? Mm. They had a certain somebody on my page. Just was aggravating people. Jared, you know who I'm talking about. I mean, just was aggravating everybody. I'm like, you know, when somebody, brought it to my attention, and I really paid attention, because everybody talk, everybody laugh, you know what I'm saying? But when that certain person told me, she had enough, you know, I had to let him go. I'm like to myself, what are you doing to help my viewers, my fans, my audience? Nothing. You're not bringing nothing to the table besides negativity. That's all you talking about. Well, you don't need to be on my page. Because this page is a loving, positive, happy, fun page. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. They got some crazy people out here. They really have some crazy, crazy people out of here. I mean, out here. Yo, they got people out to get you. You know? But deep down in your heart, you don't think they tried to get you. You know, you always hear about somebody getting somebody else, and that and that. You're not thinking, oh, that could happen to me. But you ain't thinking like that, cause in your head, I'm good. You know, I'm peaceful. I talk to everybody. You know, like me, I'm a people person. I could sit down here and I could talk to everybody and laugh, talk, have fun. They got some people, I sit here and be like, how y'all doing today? Um, the weather was good. Nobody want to hear all that, you know? Mm-mm. They want to hear joy, you know? When you get on somebody's page, you know, you want to listen to good stuff. Not negativity stuff. They got some people pages just negativity. They just talk about somebody. Something always happen with them. And be like, "Well, dog, when are you gonna have a good day?" Y'all better stay around them people because, baby, guess what? Some people will make you go there. Some people make you go there. But guess what? Don't let them people make you go there. And then you're going to sit back and say, why did I entertain them? Well, you did it already. Once you do something, you can't take it back. You know, I don't care what you say, how you say it, or whatever. When you do something or you say something, you can't take it back. That's like if you have a bat, okay? Listen, example, okay? Example, you can't take it back, okay? Just say you have a bat. You get mad at somebody and you take that bat and bash their window, okay? You bash that window, that glass is everywhere, okay? And that person come out, you bash my window. You can't say, I'm sorry, I'll take it back. How? And the window is just, you know, it's shatter everywhere. That's why I tell people, watch what you tell people when you mad. I tell that to everybody. Me too. I ain't perfect. Me too. When I get mad, y'all, I'm a Gemini. When I get mad, I get mad. When I'm happy, I'm happy. Y'all already said Gemini is two personalities. You know, so it is what it is. You know, they right. They got the good side and they got the bad side. you know. But see, y'all already get my good side. You know what I'm saying? Why would I have a page and make people see the bad side of me? For what? That means I don't have a positive page, right? Exactly. So that's why, you know, I tell people, now when I see it, oh, I be looking. Just like, you know, the boy, the man, whoever. I just have to delete off my page because I don't want to hear all that negativity. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know people. I know people have problems. I know people have problems, and like I always said, you come on my page, you got a problem, and if I can help you, talk to you, or tell you you could do this and do that, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit there and talk about, women body parts, and you and your friend and this, nobody don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to hear all that, and nobody don't want to see all that. Keep that to yourself. You know, it is what it is. It's true. If I say something wrong, please correct me. Because I don't know it all. I'm learning just like y'all. I'm living just like y'all. I make mistakes just like y'all. You know, but you're gonna have to realize, you know, and um and take whatever you did. You're gonna have to take it, and you gonna have to fix it. You know, you fussing at somebody, and y'all in a heat of moment, you gonna say blah, blah, blah. Y'all saying things to hurt each other. That's when it's bad. You know, that's when it's bad. I'm not going through all that. No, I'm not. Life is too short. Life is too short. And everybody don't want to go through that. They don't know when God gonna call them home. They want a happy life. Sure. I don't know. People just do whatever. People say whatever, do whatever. It is what it is, y'all. Live your life to the fullest. Don't let nobody, bring you down. Uh-uh. Don't let nobody do you that. For what? Because they middle, they want to make you middle, they'll make you go there. Mm-hmm. Yo, I mean my little donuts. I love it. Mm-hmm. I want my chocolate milk, but I just don't feel like getting up. But yeah, y'all. Did y'all subscribe to my channel and hit that bell? Double check, double tap that screen. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It gonna help me, gonna help you. So, let's do it. Let's see how many people it's gonna like. Let's see how many people is gonna subscribe and hit that bell and like and share. Let's go. hmm You want to be around positive people. You know, people are help you. Do you know what I'm saying? People that are help you. Who wants to be around somebody always saying, you can't do that. You ain't good enough. You better leave that alone because he gonna crash in your face. When are you gonna say, you know what? You doing good. You know, I like the way you do that. But you know what? You don't do that. You do this. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all want people in your life who is gonna help you, and you can help them. You know, if you be around somebody and they always tearing you down, they not for you. That's not your friend. I don't care if it's a family member. Leave that family member alone. You know, a family member is just like what? We blood. But guess what? They have other people, you know, people friends or whatever, and y'all so close. It's like you my family. Because let me tell y'all, just because the other party don't have your blood, you know, in a title, family member, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing because guess what? See, friends and some strangers will help you faster than your own blood people. Believe that. Believe that because it's true. It's true. I'm getting powder all over my face. Believe that because it's truth. Y'all, don't let them people make y'all go down, even though they're making you mad. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to show them. And don't show them you mad. Because once you show somebody you mad, you know what they going to say? I got you now. You're mad just like me. And then you're going to go home and sit down and you're going to be like, why is I mad? You know, I'm not mad because that person mad. You know why? The person you had in front of you in your company, whatever they have going on in their life is rubbing on your life. Real talk. That's why people like that, they got to get away from y'all. You know what I'm saying? They have to get away from y'all because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. So it's like push on, push on. I don't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You know, because you know if you having a good life and you always happy, you got positive people around you. You sit there and you be so comfortable. Then they got this one person that's gonna ruin everything. You know, they got that one person that's gonna ruin everything, and then they gonna leave. But nah, y'all sitting down saying, I'm just disgusted. I'm ready to go home, get my, take a shower, take a bath, and just get my bed and just leave everything alone. That one person destroy everything. That's how it be, y'all. Y'all know that. You know? Y'all sitting down laughing and y'all see that person. Oh, Lord, here comes so-and-so. You already know what they gonna do. And somebody out the bunch, don't listen to them. When they come, then y'all, everybody get up and go move somewhere else. Then they gonna look like, oh, y'all don't want to talk to me? No, not right now. We talking about something, and you shouldn't be in a conversation. That's a nice way. Y'all give me 1 minute. Yeah, nah. They got people like that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? They have people with no, when positive people is in a circle, sitting down, talking and laughing, and they come up, and just tries to ruin everything just that quick. Hey, how you doing? You know, try to disturb everybody peace. Everybody laughing and that person going, you know what? Y'all sitting here laughing. I don't know what you're laughing about. Because look at you. Look at you. Baby, leave. Get out away from us and leave. Believe that, y'all. Did y'all subscribe to my channel? And double tap that screen of yours? If you did, thank you so much. But let me tell y'all something. hmm Take your time. You don't have to be harsh with everybody. And just tell them, so and so. You know, I'm not saying I'm mad at you or anything, but it's like every time you come around in the crowd, you make everybody depressed and mad. Okay, I don't know what's going on in your life, but you need to stop trying to make everybody life, you know, go bad. And be like, we're not having it. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not having it. You know what I'm saying? So you can do what you do, and we're gonna do what we do, and you can push up. It is what it is. Don't let them people take your peace away from you. Because let me tell you, see, once they take y'all peace, oh, they gone. They already did what they wanted to do. And then y'all gonna sit down and y'all gonna be fussing amongst each other. And then somebody out the bunch is gonna say, y'all fussing. And so gone. They came to take your peace away and ruin the whole circle. And some people really let them do that. Nah, they was peaceful, laughing, comfortable, whatever, before that certain person came. Certain person come now, it's like, y'all at each other too. But somebody got to be the bigger person and say, hey, why is y'all fussing? Because so and so? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, y'all. So, okay, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Don't let nobody make you go there. You know what I'm saying? If you happy, you stay happy and content. And you have peace in your life, keep it. When that certain person come around, push them away. And when you push them away and they go, pray. Because you never know if they tries to leave a bad spirit around you. Okay? Now this your girl Lovely D. And I hope everybody did subscribe to my channel, like and share. You know what I'm saying? And y'all take a look at the rest of my videos. You're gonna love it.